What if doing your best doesn't necessarily mean giving all that you have, but about recognizing when you've given just the right amount? Maybe you're like me and you've been holding on to that pressure to always push harder, to do more at work or at uni, to stay on top of your health, keep up socially, and somehow still make time for yourself. But over time, that kind of balance can start to feel like you're just running desperately in every direction that you see and still not feeling like it's enough. So here's a question to sit with. Is this really what a good life looks like? Because the truth is that when you're constantly giving 100% everything, you might be giving away too much of yourself, of your time, and your energy. You've probably had those days where you wake up already feeling behind. You look at your planner and see this version of yourself that you are expected to live up to. You are the one who eats clean, moves daily, sleeps 8 hours, keeps your home in order, works hard, stays up to date, is social, and somehow stays balanced, I guess. Here's the thing. You're not lazy nor unmotivated. You're just stuck in a cycle of trying to prove yourself through this over effort. And honestly, that can be really exhausting. But what if we've had it twisted all along? I mean, what if the goal isn't to give more or to go after more? What if it's about doing enough? There's a Swedish word that shifted completely how I think about effort, balance, and how much of myself I give to each part of my day. Plus that it ranks pretty high in my favorite words list. That is the word lagom, which essentially means not too much, not too little, just right. And no, it's not about being passive or doing less, but about noticing what you actually need and how you can keep things sustainable to get to where you want to be, and letting that be enough. To be honest, the longer that I live here in Sweden, the more I realize that this mindset does change everything, because you can have just enough structure by keeping your space clean enough to clear your mind, or just enough movement by working out in a way that energizes you instead of draining your energy, or just enough nourishment when you cook meals that support your body but also make you feel good on the inside, right? You can also have just enough focus by dedicating time to be productive and not pushing yourself when you feel like resting or like taking a break, and just enough connection by showing up for others and, most importantly, for yourself. That describes really well how I feel today, because it is midsummer, aka one of the most important days in the Swedish calendar, and it's also my day off. So technically, I could choose to use this time that I have to do everything that I think of doing, like going to celebrate midsummer in a different city or whatever. Although that sounds pretty fun and I wouldn't necessarily say no to it, I think today I choose not to do anything huge, but experience it in a way that feels enough. And oh my god, the way that I say this really makes me think that I'm becoming a Swede. Jokes aside-ish, but I feel really happy about my plans for today. And the truth is that they don't go beyond what my usual routine is like. It is just another day, but with a sparkle of a different moment or of a different like celebration, because as I said, today is midsummer, but still, things don't go too beyond my routine. But that is because I'm so comfortable and so happy with my routine that there's no point in living it. So yeah, I make the time, take care of myself and of the place that I live in. And when this time with myself is accomplished, then I feel ready to go and surround myself with others. That is what midsummer is about as well. You spend time with people that you cherish, have a picnic or a barbecue at a park. So at the end of the day, there's just so much about this new life of mine and the culture that I'm getting used to as the years go by, and everything kind of just makes sense. So maybe that's what lagom is really about after all. You're not chasing more or shooting at every direction that you see, but you recognize when things already feel right and enough. So if you needed a sign to take a closer look at your lifestyle and your choices, then let this video be it. You can choose to make lagom your daily practice, just like any other habit that you want to build for a better version of you.